bloody condom. A condom with blood on the tip of it.
Hey y'all. We're back with another video. Yes. If you are new, hey babe, what's up? But before we get into it, check out my new song. It is on Apple Music, babe. Like it's called S.O.L, Love on Drugs. I will also drop that in the description, okay? It's on Apple Music, it's on Spotify, it's basically on any streaming app. Yeah. Make sure y'all go check that out. I see you. Don't you click out of here now. Don't do it. Don't do it. I gotta advertise, baby. So today's video is going to be a story time, as you can see by the title. It is how my boyfriend's ex-best friend tried to break us up. How my boyfriend's best friend tried to break us up. Yes, let's get into it, okay? This is a juicy story time. This is my first story time. So hopefully y'all like it, because like I have a lot of stories to tell. This story is gonna take me back to a place where I was very aggravated and irritated about 85% of the time. This was about 2 years ago, okay? I'm not gonna use any real names in here because I don't want to expose or disclose anybody's information, because this story is very sensitive, okay? So me and Titus met through our friends. We're gonna call my friend Sarah and we're gonna call his friend Daryl, okay? So Sarah and Daryl, they have been talking for like 2 to 3 weeks. I spend a lot of time with him. Like they'll go to the study halls, whatever. Like I wouldn't see her. Like I wouldn't see her for a minute. So I was like, okay, this is something that she probably really likes him. Like I don't, you know. And she met Daryl through a mutual friend that we had who used to live at the dorms on the college, but he didn't come back the next semester, but they somehow got connected through him. One day, Sarah and Daryl, they're like, Daryl's gonna come over, he's bringing a friend. It was Titus. So me and Titus just kind of clicked ever since we met. So Sarah and Daryl, they were talking, you know, and you know, I would hype up like their little whatever fling they had going on. I would be like, yes, like I see you, girl, like, you know, I see you. Just know I see you. Like, you must really like him, sis. Like, she's like,
no, like, I don't know. It's something is just a little, I don't know. I'm not really like,
you know, that's how she would be. Like, she wasn't really feeling him too much. Like, she's just saying, like, it's something about him. She would just tell me, like, it's just something. It's something. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just can't, like, I can't connect. Like, she just couldn't connect any further than just being friends with him. Like, she was like, you know, he's cool like as a friend, but it's like, I just can't get there with him. Like,
it's just something's off.
Something's off. She would always tell me that every time I try to hype up whatever they had going on. One day, we had a friend, and I'm gonna call her Brittany. So Brittany was friends with this well-known flamboyant gay guy on campus that everybody wanted to be. All the girls wanted to be fucking friends with him. Like, everybody wanted a gay best friend. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? There's this like one gay guy, you're like, bro, like I want to be his fucking friend. Like, everybody want to be his friend. He was really cool, whatever. Somehow our friend Brittany like managed to like be really cool with him. Like, she started to really hang out with him. So one day she tells Sarah, she was like, you still talk to Daryl? And Sarah's like, yeah, why? And Brittany was like, bitch, I got something to tell you, bitch. Sarah's like, what you mean you got something to tell me? She's thinking like, probably thinking like, is he talking to another girl? Like, is he a man? Assumingly, you're going to think that he's talking to like another female, or he not feeling you or something. So Brittany's like, you know, like I got something to tell you. Basically, she found out that he was on Grindr. Anybody who knows Grindr, that is an app for gay men, okay? He was on the Grindr app, okay? That's number one. 2, she was like, yeah, like, he's talking to my friend. I was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean talking, like, to your friend? But he was talking to her gay friend, okay? And he was on the Grindr app. So when we add this up, you know where I'm going with this. okay? I don't even have to say much, but we're gonna still say it. Daryl was gay. At this time, he was bisexual. My friend didn't know that, okay? And I'm not even trying to air nobody's business out, but he was gay. Just like a little, side note, it's like if you are a guy who is dating a girl and your sexuality is bisexual or you're gay or you're trying to use her as a cover up, but y'all are dating, y'all are talking, y'all might do something, not tell her. Like, I feel like everybody needs to know your sexuality. If you're not like a straight man or you have other preferences, you need to let those people know, because that's how shit be spreading, okay? That's how shit be spreading, and we ain't got time for that. So she tells me like,
bruh. Daryl is gay, bruh. He's been talking to Brittany's gay best friend.
Like, bro, like, I was like, hold on, bro. Like, are you sure you're talking about the same person, bro? Like, are we talking about the same person? She was like, yes. Like, she showed me a picture of his grinder. I think Brittany's gay friend showed her the text messages between him and Daryl. So that confirmed everything. And they was messing with each other heavy. They was on each other heavy while him and my friend was talking. No, you don't do that. You don't do that, baby. No. So me being me, I'm like, bruh. Like, no. I was like, no, bruh. Because remember what I described y'all to him. He did not seem like he was on that wave at all. So you just don't know who you messing with in 2020 at the time. The reason why she wasn't feeling him is because her gaydar was going off, okay? So that's to make it clear, like, she knew something was off, but she couldn't like describe what it was. And also, I don't have a problem with gay people at all whatsoever. I'm not trying to discriminate. I'm just telling y'all a real story on what happened. When Titus moved up closer to me, Titus, Daryl, and their other roommate, they all got an apartment together. So I lost the clip, so yeah, just letting y'all know. Me and him was spending a lot of time together. Like, he'll come over to my house, and this is when I was living with my mom. He wasn't at home too much, and mind y'all, we really genuinely enjoy being around each other. So he wasn't spending that much time with his friends like that. Like, we was always together. It's either I was at his house a lot or he was at my house. His little friend, like, Daryl wasn't seeing Titus like that. And mind you, Daryl kind of grew an attachment to Titus. The first semester that they was there, Daryl wasn't really talking to, like, he didn't really talk to Titus like that. And so second semester, when all of Daryl's friends left, then that's when he started to, like, lean towards Titus. So Daryl became attached, really. Like, he was like, all my friends left. The only person who was like cool there was Titus. He was starting to feel some type of way that Titus wasn't home. Okay, he was hanging with me, his girl. Okay, yeah. So the household, they started having like a lot of talks. One time, Daryl had a talk, like, he told Titus, like, bro, like, you're never home, like, we never see you. It's like, why are you in a meeting or a talk about a grown-ass man who has his own apartment, who pays his own bills? Why are you commenting on what he should do? Or he should be at home and chill with y'all? Bro, he with his bitch, he with his girl, okay? And he had a problem, like, he really had a problem to the point where he had to talk about him being out or not being at home enough. Like, we don't get to see you, bro. Oh my god. Like, just bitching. He was bitching like he was his bitch, bro. You don't know nobody until you really live with them. Titus didn't know that his roommates was like this. Like, these guys were something else. I never seen nothing like this, bruh. I never knew that a group of guys could act so much like females, bruh. You never know this until you really hang out with them. And mind you, I was over there like all the time. And I wasn't there to see nobody else. Even though me and Daryl was cool, I was not there to see him. I was there to see my mans. So I would stay to myself. I would just stay in Titus' room. I'm not there for y'all. They really started showing their ass, y'all. So I seen a lot, witnessed a lot. That friend group was weird as even the other guy. I'm not even gonna mention him because he's not really a part of this story because he ended up leaving. Like, Daryl really started showing his true colors. Like, this dude was insane. Okay, he's insane. He's out his fucking mind. Very unreasonable. He started conspiring, bro. He was conspiring with his other roommate. And fast forward, around this time, they moved in about I think they moved in like 2 other roommates. Daryl was conspiring, bro. He was turning everybody against Titus, turning everybody against me. And it got to the point where like Daryl would, like, I could feel the vibe. You know how like the vibe is off between somebody? And I felt this shit like working up. He was starting not to like me, or like he was getting annoyed every time I would come over. Like, before anybody say, well, you was over there a lot, they had a lot of company all time. Every fucking day they had company. I'm not even the type of person to be in the way. Like, you wouldn't even know I'm there. They'll be like, oh shit, like, I didn't know you was here. That's how low key I was. I'm not with that invading people's space, overstaying my welcome. I'm not with that. Titus honestly made me feel welcome. Like, you know, I'm his girl. Like, any guy would want their girl over. Like, if you don't want your girl over, y'all just don't need to be together. Y'all just don't. Oh, hell no. You gotta be effing kidding me. God damn it, Uzi. Fuck. Yeah, if you don't want your girl over, or you don't want to like hang out with her, y'all don't need to be together. Because it's like, if you're trying to work towards something with somebody and you can't stand being around them, how the hell are y'all gonna move in together, get married, and be around each other for 24/7? So basically, Daryl really started to feel some type of way. Like, me and Titus would go out, like I don't know how much I can stress this, bro. He's my man. Okay, we're going to do stuff. And I don't know if Daryl felt jealous because, you know, he was having a hard time dealing with his sexuality. His friends knew. Everybody who lived with him knew, bro. Hold on, now that I'm remembering, this is how I ended up telling Daryl that I knew that he was gay. I was over at their house. One time I went to the bathroom, right? And his company used the bathroom like right before me. So I had to pee. When I walked in the bathroom, y'all, you will never believe this. I seen a bloody condom, y'all. Let that sink.
A bloody condom. A condom with blood on the tip of it.
And in the toilet. I was like, bruh, I was like, I can't. So I came out the room. I was like, Titus, I gotta show you something. I showed him. He was like, oh, hell no. You know how niggas be, oh, hell no. He ended up telling Daryl, because mind you, everybody in the house knew that Daryl was gay, okay? So he's like, hey, bro, like, your company left a little something behind. It was embarrassing. He told Daryl that, you know, Bree saw it. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Mind you, he did not know that I already knew. This wasn't my place to say anything. So the next day, I just had to come out. I was like, bro, I already knew that you were. I shouldn't have said that because I really feel like after I told him that I knew for months, he started looking at me different. But I think that's what made him not really like me like that. It wasn't a secret. Like, I mean, like, come on now. Like, our college was like a small college. Come on. Rumors are gonna spread around about people I don't even fucking know. Okay, yeah. I think that's really how it started. Plus, I took away his friend that he was secretly admiring. I never met a guy who really like showed out because his friend is hanging out with his girl. Like, I never heard of that, bro. The only way that I know is if you like him, bro. Is if you secretly like him. Let's go ahead and fast forward, speed this story up. There was this one time where Daryl and the other roommate, like, they got into it. They was beefing. The roommate called him out of his name, just being mad disrespectful. At the time, Titus was trying to keep it cordial between everybody because at the end of the day, they was all roommates. They're all on the lease. Everybody needs to be cordial if they're gonna live together. So Titus would still talk to the other roommate here and there. And I guess at the time, Daryl's the type of person that stuff has to go his way. If he doesn't like somebody, he don't want none of y'all to talk to them. He'll catch a fit, y'all. Like, he's a bitchy ass male. You know, he was mad that Titus would still talk to him. So one day, Daryl calls me out of the blue. Okay, I'm with my family, minding my business, and I'm thinking something happened to Titus. I'm like, why are you calling me? Like, you don't call me. You know, maybe you'll text me here and there, but not like just call me out of nowhere. So he's like screaming on the phone. Hey, does Titus talk to such and such? Does Titus still talk to him? So he's yelling, screaming in my ear on the phone. And I'm not really the type of person to like say much. Like, I usually just let people kind of like express how they're feeling. So I was honest because Titus is pretty honest too. Like, if he asked him, like, hey, you still talk to such and such? He'd be like, yeah, I do. So I was just like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, I'm like, yeah, like, he tries to keep it cordial. Like, y'all live together. So he's like,
oh my God, bro, he said this and that, da, 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 da. He called me out my name, and then he's still gonna talk to him, da, da, da.
Like, I'm like, bro, I'm thinking like, bro, this is not really Titus's problem. This is the problem that you have with that roommate. Even though I did not like that roommate, like, at all.
He was like, yeah, like, he be acting like such and such bitch.
This is why you can't say shit when people are mad, because they will take what you say and twist it around. So all I told him, I said, yeah, I do agree that Titus should, like, stand up for himself more. Titus is the type of person who wants to keep the peace, especially if he has to live with them. Me and Daryl get off the phone. The next day or that night, Titus texts or calls me. He's like, hey.
He was like, did you call me such and such bitch?
I was like, huh? He was like,
Daryl told me that you said that I'm such and such bitch.
I was like, I didn't say that. That's what Daryl said, but I didn't say that shit. I didn't really see a problem with just saying like, yeah, he just needs to stand up for himself. I guess Daryl thought that I was agreeing that he was the other roommate's bitch. Those words never came out of my mouth, and that's what he told Titus that I said. If I am confronting you about something, you did something wrong. I respectfully confronted Daryl. I said, hey, like, why did you tell Titus that I said that he's such and such is bitch? Like, that's wrong. Like, why are you putting words in my mouth? Like, cause Titus was kind of pissed about that. He's like, damn, like, my girl talking to this dude about me, like, behind my back and all that stuff. And it wasn't even like that. It's like, why would I even talk shit about my boyfriend to his friend, knowing that his friend could possibly tell him? I'm not stupid. But I guess the dumbest thing that I did was even give in to that whole conversation. So it turns into a whole thing. Daryl, he loses it. Okay? Because everybody in this household, everybody be like scared to approach him and to like tell him when he's wrong, because Daryl was the type of person that would blow up. He would blow the fuck up. And it's just tiring, bro. Like, I'm getting tired talking about this fucking story, but I gotta finish it now. Fast forward about, I think a week later, we was hanging out and we came back. It was like nighttime. I think this was the first time that I seen Daryl since that whole commotion. Like, that commotion, like, it lasted like days. It was just a big ass commotion, you guys, that I'm not even in drama. So if you're inserting me in drama, it's a problem with you. Yeah, so we get home to his house that night, and I walk in. This is the first time I seen Daryl in person. I said, hey, like, I was respectful because I was entering their space. I didn't want to just come in and just have an attitude and not say shit. Like, he just looks at me from the corner of his eye. Daryl and like, I think 2 or 3 of the roommates was like, hey, Titus, you want to go out? So they all walk out of the house and it's just me in that whole entire apartment. They were gone for a very long time. It so happens, like, they was talking about me. They went to a playground, which was in the neighborhood, and they was out there for like an hour or 2 talking about me, like literally trying to convince Titus to break up with me. I'm sorry, y'all. This is kind of getting me a little upset. Daryl knew not to talk about me in the house while I was there. He was sure to bring Titus away from me. Like, that's like a bitch move. I'm there in the house. If you have a problem with me, include me in that conversation, because you don't want it with me. I don't care if you get upset. I don't, like, these other niggas might be scared. Okay, but if you try to hit me, baby, I got mace, baby. I have mace. Yeah, you're not touching me. But he just knew, like, it's like he knew not to bring me out there. Like, that was a move. I was there. If you had a problem with me, you should have brought me outside, or y'all should have all just came in the room and had this talk. Why did y'all all have to go out and leave the whole entire house? I would have dropped some facts. And he did that because he wanted to pull everybody else away from me, because I would have been like, bruh, this nigga's delusional as fuck. Like, he got y'all fucking hypnotized. Whatever shit that he got, that he put and told y'all about me and Titus and our relationship, like, they're speaking on our relationship outside at a playground. How fucking childish is that? Girl was telling Titus that he was like,
I don't think Brienne's good for you, bro.
It's Daryl and there's two other guys out there. One of the guys was one of those roommates that they just moved in, and he had nothing. Like, bruh, he doesn't know anybody from a can of paint. Okay, they literally just met that nigga. Like he doesn't even know me. You barely know Titus. You just met them. You have nothing to do with anything. But that's who Daryl was able to get his hands on. And the other guy is still friends with Titus to this day. He really had these people believing everything that he was saying, everything that Daryl had in his head, that he felt that he portrayed that on other people to try to help break us up because he missed his little best friend. Okay, and I feel like he liked him. That's why he was so pressed. The moral of this story is watch your man's friends. Okay, y'all think that they're gonna try to take you? Nah, sis. Their friends might be trying to take your man. This is one of the reasons why I have a hard time opening up to people. People are trifling out here, okay? They will literally twist and turn, or they'll feel jealous and envious about what you have and what they don't have. And I don't have time for that. I'd rather just be alone. I was inserted into drama for no reason. Oh, and y'all, before I forget, Daryl ended up becoming buddies with that guy. He's still friends with this nigga to this day, with that roommate who he had a problem with, that this all started over. So people are delusional. It's weird as watch a man's friends, because they not just gonna try to take you, but they will try to take your man's. Okay, always remember that, sis, because it's 2022. These niggas out here are bold. They are bold. They will go desperate measures to try to get your man's. Period. Okay, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Okay, make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you stay tuned on my hair journey. I should upload these two videos at the same time because I just recorded a 2-week update on my hair. So make sure you go ahead and check out that video. I will link it above. Make sure you comment if y'all want to hear more story times, because I can do like a little story time segment because I have hella stories to tell. Woo, I feel like I let a lot off my chest because that shit blew me, y'all. That shit blew me. Anyway, I will see y'all in my next video. Thank you for watching, you guys. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.